Hello peeps, I'm TheGunakinGalaxy and welcome back to another episode of the tutorial series. So today I have an electric bomb for you guys, and of course because it's electric it won't do any harm to the blocks, but only to the mobs that are around them, even the player, so you have to watch out of this. Also the explosion is a little bit stronger than a regular creeper and a primed or a TNT block. So yeah, you could guess it. It's a powered creeper, so it also gives a cool effect. And you have to be on difficulty easy, normal or hard. In normal peaceful it won't work because it will stun a creeper. I'll go into that in a sec. But then you just know how this is going to look like already a bit. So what you also will need, the bomb itself is actually the fireworks star, and the activator, I think you could call it like that, is a Prismarine shard. So I'm now going to demonstrate you how this works. If I would now throw a fireworks star, nothing will work, or nothing will do. But if I would put the Prismarine shard in my first inventory slot, you will also see that that clock will start working. And if I throw a fireworks star, it will start twinkling, and then eventually it will do that. So it's a little bit of not actually a very complicated system, but it will need some space because it has this huge delay to make an actual cool little bomb that you actually also can run away from, and not like you throw it on the ground and then you have to then you're fucked. So you can just throw another bomb, but by the way, it doesn't matter where you put these bombs, they will always work, but the fire or the Prismarine shard must be in this slot. And to make it fully functional, you actually have to get this thing out for like 1 second and then put it in again, and then you can do it again. Because I wasn't able to do this command with summoning creeper, or the execute command, to only the fireworks star. So if you want to do this, then any item in the world, even from the mobs you just killed with your bomb, it will summon a primed creeper too. Like all these gaps over there are from mobs that I killed with this bomb. And then the items like the bones and the arrows of skeletons and stuff like that are going to lay there on the ground, and there will be creepers summoned to all these items. So don't do that, just get this out to reset this. And then I'm going to show you how this actually works with the deleting the items and stuff like that, and how this actually is done. So first we have a clock running here with /fill, a block of air on top of the command block, and this one will do the same, only underneath it one block with redstone, and then you have a fully functional redstone clock. And that will be triggering or keep on testing if there is at any player in the world, or the nearest player in this case, but you can just make it like this, add a player, just target all players in the world, in the first inventory slot if he has a Prismarine shard. So if it has, this clock will be triggered, and as you can see, if I do this, it will go off, and if I do this, it will go on. You have to make this a little bit of a delay. I can make this smaller because then it will go too fast and it won't be able to update this command block. I don't know how that exactly works, but it just doesn't. So don't try it. This was the longest delay I have to put, so it would, or the shortest delay to make this work. But that doesn't matter for now. We're going on. So what the test for then? It will test if there's an entity typed item in the world, and it's a firework charge. So if there is a firework charge anywhere in the world, and of course when you throw it on the ground, I'm not going to do that right now, and then this command, will be triggered, and then you have the first actual command for the bomb itself. It will execute to any item in the world a particle of a magicCrit. So when you have a diamond sword, or at least a sword that is enchanted, and you hit a mob or a player with it, you will see blue kind of stars, what you just saw with the bomb. It will play that crit over and over again for 100 times, and it's also very slow, so you have a little bit of an electric effect. And after that, also a huge delay because this is actually going through the block, will be put, and it will go over here, and it will gamerule mobGriefing false. So that means that creepers cannot grief the world or just destroy blocks. So here's where the part starts, where nothing can be destroyed by creepers or by any other mob. Then we'll go over here, and it will summon a creeper. It will summon a creeper to any item in the world. That's why you cannot. Why you have to reset your Prismarine shard. It will do this whole command. It will summon a creeper that is powered, that is ignited. So powered means that it's a lightning creeper. It will be ignited, so it will. What you can actually do with flint and steel, if you right click a creeper with it, it will ignite, and then after a short time it will explode. It has an active effect, so it's invisible, and a duration of 1 million or something. What now? I'm not even going to count. So it's like forever it will be invisible. And of course, because it explodes, this doesn't really matter, but they really make sure that he's not going to be visible. And in the meantime, I did this longer delay, because when the creeper summoned, it will not immediately explode. So then I tested a little bit and came over here with this relatively long tail of repeaters, all set to 3 ticks, so that it will actually. Mobs are spawning. Wait, that's actually good. I'm just going to demonstrate one of the bombs on the mob, so then we'll see what's going to happen. But so I have this long tail to go to this command block, which will actually set gamerule mobGriefing again to true again. So that means that the blocks don't get destroyed, but not a very long time after that, it will be set to true again, so creepers can actually destroy the world again. So now that I have showed you all this, of course the schematic of this will be in the description down below, and the commands for this are will be down below in the description as well, so you can check them out and you can use them in your own creations. But now that I have showed you this thing, I can now demonstrate one on the map, shall we? So let's go over here. I think this is a nice spot. Reset this for a second. Throw down a bomb right there. The particles of the magicCrit, as I showed you earlier. And then the creeper. And there you go. And this is also very useful for collecting heads, because I didn't know it before as well, but you can actually collect heads with this. So if I would just reset this again, then throw one down, and there's some creepers, you have a very high chance you actually get creeper heads. And I think we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Let's reset this for a little bit longer, maybe because I'm a little bit further away. So like that. Will it work? Yeah, there you go. Now, and there you see we have a head again. And this, I also tried it out in the nether. It even works in the nether, not even by placing the system in the nether, but just when you put this in the overworld and you go to the nether, it will still work. So it's very useful to actually collect wither heads to make the wither boss. So that's pretty useful about this bomb, but you do have to reset it all the time. So that's a little bit of a downside, but it works perfectly, and yeah, I was pretty proud of it. So that's pretty much what I want to say, guys. If you have a reason for it, make sure to slap the like button if you're big. Also, if you're new to the channel and you want more content, make sure to subscribe as well. All the commands and the schematic, the MCEdit download link will be in the description down below. Make sure to check these out to make this by yourself. And that's pretty much what I want to say. I'm TheGunakinGalaxy, and I'll see you peeps all later. Have a good game, and bye bye.